Happy Monday. I hope you all are well. My name is Jane, and I am going to talk about something that I have struggled with for a long, long time. And I'm sure if I've struggled with it, there's a lot of other people that struggle with it. So, hi, Vicki. Thank you for joining. How are you today? I think that other people have struggled with it or do struggle with it, and that is how to keep track of multiple medications that you take each month. Now, most of you, if you follow me or you follow my page on a regular basis, you know that I'm a caregiver for my daughter, Nicole. So, that is one of the things that I do for Nicole is I refill all her medications. And Nicole she has about 12 medications, and there's a few that are only as needed and they're not every month. So, but I have struggled with trying to find a system to keep track of it all. The retail pharmacy, I have finally, after years and years, been able to get all her medications, which are 6, refilled at the same time. So yesterday I was at Walmart and I refilled her prescriptions for the month. And then she has a specialty pharmacy where she gets her pH medications, and I call them twice a month between 3 prescriptions, and they are delivered to my house via FedEx. So I have to keep track of all that, and it gets difficult. And so because I am not real good at making spreadsheets, I asked Nicole if she would do that for me. So I hope I can do this. Okay. I tried before I got on. I want everybody to be able to see the sheet. And so this is the best way that I can do it. So I'm going to hold up the sheet. Now, this is the sheet that Nicole made for me, and I'm going to get a close-up. And let's see. Here is the name, where you would put the name. So, for instance, I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to use one of her medications, and here's the prescription number. The second column would be the prescription number right there. Everything's backwards. And on her prescription for this, it would be down here. Let's see. The prescription number is right there. So that is what I would put in the square. And I just realized when I looked at this, when I Sharpied out her name, that there are no refills left on this. See, I would not have even known this if I hadn't looked now. So I need to call the specialty pharmacy and make sure that they are getting a new prescription from the doctor prior to reordering. So here we go with, okay, how many prescriptions are left? So this would be, how many prescriptions does she have left? And then when do I need to refill it by? Well, actually, this would be the date that I need that the prescription itself is going to run out. So I should have said February for the Letairis. When's the last refill date? That would be whatever. It would be, when did I fill this? February 2nd. So I also have written down when she actually runs out of this medication. So I would have that date there too. And then when do I need to refill it? When does it need to be refilled? Wait a minute, because let's see. It's a little different with the specialty pharmacy. That's why I'm going, because I know exactly when she's going to run out, and I do it differently with the retail. So I would just put when's the last refill date, and then when is the next one. Okay. With the specialty pharmacy, I don't go by with the specialty pharmacy. It goes by the date that you actually run out of the medication. So when I call the specialty pharmacy, they're going to say to me, do you, how many pills does she have left? And I'm going to say, however many you tell me. And they're going to tell me when she's going to run out. So they're going to make sure I get it before then. With the retail pharmacy, I go by the date that I actually refilled the medication. So I refilled all her meds for February on Thursday. I did the refill on Thursday, but I picked them up yesterday. So what I do is I just look at the refill date on the medication, and I just know that it was last refilled on 2/17, well, actually it was 2/15. And then I need to do it for the same date or the closest that I can. I always refill them on Thursdays because with Walmart, you have to give them 24 hours notice, and it's got to be business day. So that is what I do. And then I also have a space down here for over-the-counter medication. So I would put the same thing. I would put the name of the, and then I would put the date that I got it. It always tells you how many are in there. So I would figure out about when I need to get more, and I would put that date down and then put it in my calendar. So I hope I explained this without being too confusing. I would love to, if you would like a copy of this to use for yourself, please private message me. And with your email address, I'll be happy to send it to you. I'll be happy to email it to you, and you can print it out. What I do is, this is my master. I have everything in here written in pencil, so I can erase it. And I will use pencil when I fill this out, except for the name. The name will be in pen, but everything else will be in pencil, so I can keep using it instead of using one sheet for each month. And you could do this in a notebook. You can make your columns in a notebook. I use a sheet because I have a binder that I take with me when Nicole has appointments, and I can slip it in the binder. And I'm going to do a live on Friday, and I'm going to talk about my the notebook that I take on all of Nicole's appointments. And so I'm gonna talk about that on Friday. And so once again, if you would like a copy of this, private message me with your email address, and I'll get that sent out to you. I would love to know how you keep track of medications, and if you are joining afterwards, #replay. And so I can thank you, and I want to thank Vicki once again. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, James, Matt, Earl, and I cannot pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and take care, and God bless.